The battle over plans for Bibles in the Oklahoma classroom. The State Department of Education now faces new legal challenges over its latest request to put Bible-based lessons in public school classrooms.
News 4's Spencer Humphrey is hearing from those who are adding this to their growing lawsuit.
More questions over Bibles in the classroom, this time a state agency raising its own concern about the newest proposal from the State Department of Education. That proposal coming in the form of a request for proposals, or RFP, the State Department of Education announced last month, seeking qualified suppliers to create worksheets and assignments that would integrate biblical principles and character education into social studies lessons for kids in public elementary schools. Now, keep in mind, OSDE announced that new RFP while in the middle of fighting a lawsuit over a previous Bible-related RFP it put out last year. That one looking for someone to supply tens of thousands of Bibles to put in public school classrooms. Alex Lucianester is with one of the groups representing the 32 Oklahoma parents, teachers, and faith leaders who filed that suit.
It violates the religious freedom of parents and students. It should be up to parents to decide what their children learn about religion.
So when OSDE announced the new RFP about Bible lessons, naturally his group took issue.
And the State Department of Education have no authority to select and purchase specific instructional materials for school districts, because under the state statutes, local school districts have the right to choose their curricula and their curricular materials, and the state doesn't have any right to choose those materials for them.
They added it to their lawsuit, asking the Oklahoma Supreme Court on Tuesday to issue a stay that would block OSDE from doing anything to move that new RFP forward. They also asked the court to grant a request from the Oklahoma Office of Management and Enterprise Services, or OMES, seeking a stay of its own. See, OMES is the state agency that's actually in charge of implementing RFPs. State agencies, like the Department of Education, tell OMES what they want in an RFP, then OMES is who puts it out for bid and decides which supplier to go with. But in their own legal filing, OMES told the court they were concerned about helping OSDE with any new RFPs related to the Bible issue because of the ongoing lawsuit, worried it would attract similar ones. OMES asked the court to issue a stay that would allow them to hold off on having to help OSDE with that RFP for Bible lessons, at least until the lawsuit over the RFP for Bible purchases wraps up.
They don't want to be in the position of doing something that might ultimately be determined to be illegal. And that's certainly a very sensible and reasonable position for them to take.
We reached out to the State Department of Education to see what Superintendent Walters thought about all this. He did not answer our questions.